Big Ads is an integrated partner of Criteo. If you don't know Criteo, they're huge, $1.9 billion of annual revenue. They see the 60% of consumer buying signals, which happen outside Meta and Google. Targeting the 60% will deliver a massive 3 times more sales. These audiences are built from actual consumers' shopping transactions, from over 17,000 sites, and more than 220 retailers using Criteo's retail media infrastructure, monitoring around 4.5 billion consumer products and services. That's 7 million daily shoppers. Retailers utilizing Criteo's infrastructure include David Jones, Costco, DoorDash, JB Hi-Fi, Chemist Warehouse, and many more. So they have visibility of real consumer-level transactions. Let's quickly look at how it works. If we use running shoes as an example, it all starts with knowing an actual sale of running shoes took place. Criteo's technology knows who made the purchase, how it was made. They also know when, and even from where. With that data, we can reconstruct events leading up to the sale, starting with the consumer and where the purchase happened. From there, they work backwards, tracing the sequence of events that led to the transaction. People are creatures of habit. We may finish on e-commerce sites, but before that, we're comparing products. And at the very top of the path, we're researching. When you look at this across large volumes of data, clear patterns start to emerge. You begin to see consistent behaviors that show up across most consumers. And because we understand who these consumers are, we can see when they're moving through their journey so we can anticipate when they're likely to make their next purchase. And we can achieve more sales by targeting new consumers exhibiting the same patterns. So the big question is, when do you use these audiences? If you look at the advertising landscape, Meta does a great job at the top of the funnel, and Google does an amazing job at the bottom, capturing intent and conversion. But the reality is, around 60% of consumer buying activity happens outside those walled gardens. And that's exactly what these Criteo commerce intent audiences are built for. They capture and convert the 60% of buying signals that Meta and Google simply don't see. And through our integration with Criteo, these audiences are now available directly within the Bud hyperlocal platform. Let's take a look.